Okay, and so we're opening at 5:38. How about the minutes?
I-
The minutes of May
oh,
15th,
May 5th. May 15th?
right? Yeah.
Make a motion to accept the May 15th minutes?
I'll second.
All in favor? Terry?
Yes.
Kevin?
Yes.
Bonnie?
Yes.
Okay. Any mail of note that we need to worry about? Okay. Well, we can't go to the hearings yet. New business.
Did we send anything to the owner of the property up, off of Lebanon Hill? Remember there was a lot that was being developed that we weren't sure whether or not it was in conservation land or not?
That was Dan Flynn's.
Dan Flynn was the owner of the land?
Yeah.
That was the Hilltop Drive one?
Yeah.
Do we know?
He's not back far enough to get to the wetlands, nowhere near it. It's on the very tail end of his property. He's got like a pie-shaped lot. And
So he doesn't need to file?
no,
Okay. Okay, and then I thought I had done an updated agenda with 2 certificates on it. Maybe I didn't. We did have a request for certificates, right? 2 certificates of compliance.
Yeah, I thought I printed the revised agenda.
Those were for the airport?
Yeah. And I think I sent an email
Yeah.
Let me check.
to see it if you had a chance. Was anyone able to take a look?
Yeah, I reviewed it. The email.
But was anyone able to go up to the airport?
I wasn't sure what, I've
Okay.
been here for a few days, so I wasn't sure what area
Okay.
what we were talking about.
Let me find the,
Yes, the one that got posted has certificate of compliance for municipal airport vegetation management plan.
Having to do with the permit fence, right?
we didn't get too much information. It was just somebody, I'm trying to think of who requested it. But if you guys haven't seen it, then we'll have to put it on for next time anyway. So,
Okay.
Okay.
so airport certificate of it's the fencing project and the vegetation management.
Okay.
So when you guys plan your site visit for next time, make sure you take a look at that. So vegetation and the fencing, and that will be for 6/26. Okay, commissioners' announcements.
Oh, I do have another new business thing to add is next meeting I asked Mark Latai to come and give an update on the beaver deceivers at the high school.
Is it Mark with a C or a K?
Okay.
And it's Latai, Lataille.
Yes.
Okay, and who is he
He's the facilities manager
at the high school?
for all the schools.
And he's going to talk about the beavers. Okay. Okay. Commissioners' announcements? Anything going on
No, not.
that you want to note? Okay. Next meeting date will be the 26th. Um, Well, so we're not going to be opening, maybe we just take care of that one now because we can't, or I don't know, we're 2 minutes from 5:45. Obviously, no one's here for that site.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and I also have a question on how long we can extend.
Hearing,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you know, or okay? I'm gonna talk to Angela about that.
Okay. All right, so well, all right, so we're gonna reopen, we'll reopen and then we'll,
Maureen's here.
discuss and then we'll continue. Did he ask for a continuance or did he even?
No, because usually I have to reach out to him to get him to respond, and I
Okay. Okay. All right, so, we're gonna reopen the expedited engineers for car development. No one present from car development or representative. When was the last time you guys inspected?
I was last on site on Monday, and you guys were out there today.
Yeah, you went Monday, we went today.
Okay, and?
Nothing has changed since the last meeting.
Nothing at all.
Beach ribbon should be-
Not any movement, nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. So now what?
So now, through Doug's recommendation, we are setting up an executive session for the commission to meet with legal and discuss any potential other avenues we can take. And we're hoping to do that in between this meeting and next meeting.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because I did see your request that, that we sit down with legal, that it has to be,
Yeah.
the relaying messages is not,
Yeah.
Working.
So, yeah, we will post, but it'll only be,
but it'll be an executive meeting.
yeah.
Okay.
Has that been set up or anything, or?
No,
or
because
just-
we wanted to set a time.
Okay.
So yeah, and I spoke with both
Yeah.
you and Natasha today. Natasha requested mornings would work better for her schedule.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they understand that if that work is completed, we are most likely going to erase the fines? Because, my concern was that, they might be getting upset because, we're still fining, but the reality is, if they fix it, you can make the fines go away.
That's a good point, Terry.
So it's like,
It's a compromise.
what are we waiting for,
Well,
Have they talked to you at all?
I have reached out a number of times. We have reached out again today to find out what the status was. We've got no return calls. So we're at the point where I told them on the phone enough is enough, so we do have to exercise different avenues. So that's why we sat down with the town manager today, Jack. Katie, myself, Jack, Mike, we all sat down together and we're gonna just seek legal counsel just to see what options we have that are on the table, whether the town goes in and gets a quote order, so we go in and we hire a company to go in and complete the project, or complete that stage to make it acceptable and then lien the property, or we have to find an avenue that works best. And we need to speak with council before we do that. So until we speak to council, we really shouldn't be saying anything about it.
Understood.
Okay.
That's sad.
But you brought up a good point, Terry, so thank you for mentioning that has to be brought to the attention I'm assuming you mean that you talked to Tracy. Okay. Yeah, that we'll start finding
I got
you
promises.
accomplished things.
A week and a half ago, or 2 weeks ago, I got promises that he was midweek, 2 weeks ago, he was supposed to start bringing in material, and the machine was supposed to be there Monday or Tuesday. No material has shown up. No machine has shown up. So I don't know what his issue is, but you know what? It's time to move on, and it's time to take a different stand on it.
I agree, because I don't think the residents need to keep going with this. Oh, we'll do another meeting. Yeah.
You know, when he was working on it, I got it. You know, he was starting to make progress, but things have come to a screeching halt.
Right.
And I even asked him to clean up the roadway, because when he took the last machine out, he left the rest in the roadway. And that was supposed to be done 3 weeks ago, and he still hasn't done it. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm assuming he's gonna hesitate to go back. So we do need to seek another avenue. And that's what we're gonna do.
If it does go that route, at least we know it's gonna get done right
Yeah.
and get done.
Yeah, I drove up on Tuesday, the dirt was still in the road and
Yeah.
nothing had changed. I feel bad for the residents. I mean, it's just. Okay, so we'll meet with attorneys. Would that be the town attorneys or American Economy or,
Yeah, it's, I think it's American Economy, right? Yeah.
okay.
So do we have to continue this, or?
We do. Yep. So we would need a motion to continue to June 26th at 5:45.
Okay. And the executive session will happen between then and.
Yeah, we have to schedule that, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll make the motion to continue it.
Second,
No, second.
Terry,
Yes,
Kevin,
Yes.
Bonnie,
Yes.
and Maureen.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I know we're not there yet, and we left plenty of time because we expected that to take, if they were here.
If they were.
But
I can tell y'all, it's a potential torn tendon.
oh, I'm so sorry.
Since May 17th, I've been hobbling along.
Oh, and you didn't know? You didn't go to the doctor till now?
Oh no, I called the doctor and they sent me to urgent care. They sent me to the emergency room, blood works, ultrasound, all the stuff. And then they said, we don't know. Follow up with your PCP. And this was the first appointment I could get
Yeah.
since May 17th.
Yeah, no, I know.
Since, well, May 22nd. Right.
Right. Yeah, it's so hard to get in. Oh.
And now it's probably almost healed.
Right.
There is still some swelling in it. It's still painful. But, so just, we'll just pull some time.
Well, if we were opening the hearing, we would need to wait till 6:15. But here's what happened with Golf Street. So I sent the legal ad to a guy named Rob at McClure. He never gave it to the people who, I don't know what her name is, administrator. Well, I know her name, but I don't know what her title is. Jackie. He never gave it to Jackie. So the legal ad never happened, and the abutters notices never happened for the Golf Street for this time. So that was all discovered today with the lady at McClure calling us and saying, "Hey, I'm seeing this hearing for tonight. I don't remember, was I supposed to do something?" And then we're like, and I had dropped the ball too. Actually, her child got married, mine graduated, so. And then again, I had sent it to one of the engineers, not the office staff. So regardless, we can't open the hearing tonight, it's not legal. So, we did ask if Chris could come on or somebody, if there was any update on, on those erosion controls that you guys have been asking for, forever on Golf Street. So I don't know,
They didn't confirm.
okay.
But
Of
that
putting in.
email was very vague about if he would come or not.
Yeah, let's see, because after we spoke on the phone, she emailed.
So the only thing where this is gonna be extended to the 26th, or continue to
Yes, we're gonna have to continue that to the
legal
26th.
notices to go out.
Here she is. I spoke with Chris and Scott Lazo and explained the mix-up that happened with the legal notice and the abutter notification. So the public hearing that was scheduled for tonight, Chris will be out of the town on that date. Oh, she asked Scott Lazo if he had any project updates to share with the commission for tonight's meeting, and he said no work has been done on the project.
What a surprise.
Well, no, I mean, he said he was done.
Right. Yeah.
But at this point, he and VSC came back and said, geez, we should throw in some erosion control because you're just letting this stuff wash into the area. So, yeah, I don't think like I said, I think we went for a peer review because Scott said he was done. And it obviously wasn't done. It's still a lot of work to do.
So we will, I will, even if we're done and we don't have anything else to do, I will stay until 6:15. And, well, actually, do we need to vote? We need to, I guess. Actually,
technically we can't open the
actually,
public hearing.
no, we can't even open, so actually, it's being completely redone. So
Right.
this is, yeah, it has to be
It would be open.
it doesn't matter. Nope. No.
Would it make you feel better if we took a vote to remove it from the agenda?
No.
Doesn't.
That's fine. Nope. Just thinking it through. Yep.
But good idea to cross all our T's and
Mm,
dot all our I's.
yeah.
So, I'm a little confused. Did they not complete a request for notice of intent?
No. So they filed their paperwork, but then what has to happen is I draft the legal ad, which I did,
Okay.
and I send it to them, and they're supposed to put it in the newspaper, and then they have to fill out an abutter notification and send that to all the abutters. I sent the legal ad to one of the engineers. That's whose address popped up. I think he was the one who had contacted us with a question, so I sent it back to him, figuring he was working on the project. He never forwarded it to the office staff, so the legal ad never got placed. The abutter notifications never went out. So that it's partly my fault. I should have followed up with that, and I should have maybe known to send it to a different person. And then so we missed the ball there. Three of us missed something there. So it has to all be redone, and we'll do it. We'll get it done for the next meeting.
The public notice has to be redone.
Yeah. So I just have to change the date in the public notice and send that out to her tonight, and she will get it into the Telegram tomorrow. And they will publish it by Wednesday, and then we will be fine for the next meeting. And then they will send out their abutter notifications immediately.
Yeah.
So my apologies for my part in that snafu.
There's a little bit of a pattern here, and especially since he supposedly has the materials to do the erosion control. And the last time when we did the order of enforcement, we said to do it under the direction of the court. It didn't have to have a notice of intent to do it.
Right? There is certainly a part that you've been asking to be done that they have not done.
It was one of the first recommendations of BSC Group
Exactly.
as well. The only trouble is in BSC Group's recommendation, it was their first recommendation. They said, remove all the fill at the base of the slope and then immediately install erosion control. McClure took that as meaning that all the soil had to be removed before they ever installed it. And I think BSC Group was trying to say that the sooner you install it, the less you're going to allow more soil into the area. And it has been the case. There's still runoff and soil running down into the area, the wetland area, with sediment.
So on the 26th, what Jackie is saying in this email too is that and she's the office administration associate. She's saying that Chris McClure is not available on the 26th, but Mr. Lazo will come.
So, okay, can I also add, Mr. Lazo was in the office about 2 hours ago. He says that he wants to start the erosion control work. So,
Said that 2 months ago too.
yes.
Right, you said that before, I've heard it.
And so, how should I say this? The way that the enforcement order was written, I think allows some ambiguity for claiming that you need the NOI before you start the work. So, would you all want to make it clear again that you do want him to take the measures that you put in the enforcement order before any public hearing starts?
Isn't this the NOI?
That is the NOI.
That is the NOI.
Yes.
So we've received the NOI. So for them to say, well, we're not going to put in the erosion control until we submit our NOI, they've
Not submitting, they mean till you've approved.
approved.
Yeah, but that's not what we told them. The last time someone was at the meeting from McClure, we said, you don't have to have an approved NOI to do this. Just follow the procedures you would have followed had it been approved.
Right,
And he's like,
exactly.
okay. So,
I mean, it says it way back on, what is this, from BSC Group. Yeah, it's,
yeah.
well, it doesn't say it's not rocket science, but it needs to get done, but I'm saying it's not rocket science.
So,
No,
I
I
have a
thought we made
question.
it very clear.
If we send an enforcement order, okay, who enforces the enforcement order? Is it us? Is it Pedro? Who enforces it?
Good question.
Well, I mean,
Us?
it's always been in all of my years, we've never dealt with inspections as far as enforcing for us. Usually the stop work is usually enough impetus to get somebody to fix because they can't move forward. So, when the enforcement order says work must stop, this must be done first, we're coming to check, usually that solves the problem.
It's still a very open construction area left the way it was. There's a large area where Scott tried to get his machine down low enough to reach further and further. And as far as looking through their NOI here, I didn't see much in any way of remediation of how they're going to get the remaining soil out of that area, which is a concern. But I guess we'll have the availability to talk about that on the 26th.
Do you want me to ask if that Rob Duff,
Yeah,
is that the right name?
I think so.
Do you want me to ask if that person can attend
It wouldn't
from
hurt.
McClure?
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt because I believe that was the gentleman that was there.
That would be a good idea.
Okay, so why don't
He
we,
seems like he would know.
Yeah. I can follow up.
you can just reply to her if you want,
Yeah.
and just say, okay, fine, but can Mr. Duff attend?
Earlier today, I spent 3 hours cutting brush down in that area with permission of the town on town property. And I was hoping to see something different, but it's the same. and more of the silt and sediment has washed deeper into the basin where the water used to be. And like I said, I didn't see anything in here that said how their intentions are to remove that. But,
Right. And with more rain coming,
well, that's where
you know.
the erosion control should have been there
Been in
as soon
place.
as soon as they started to move soil.
right,
It should have been there.
Just a
Right.
suggestion, you know, if you're gonna bring in the engineer from McClure, who did the NOI?
McClure.
Look,
McClure. I would have the applicant retain him and have him do the enforcement as to his drawings or his remedies.
self-governing.
the
We
applicant,
already have BSC as a peer review on
Oh,
this
yeah,
site.
yeah, see, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's
So-
fine, but
yeah.
he should be paying somebody to,
right. We can ask, we paid for the original peer review on both sites. We can ask him to pay for our peer review.
And it was a recommendation on BSE's report.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's gonna wanna
that
do
way-
that, but
well, that
No.
way-
Yeah, you need
he's gonna be
supervision.
kicking
that
and
way somebody
screaming.
keeps an eye on it and they see where it's going and what's gonna happen. That's all.
absolutely.
I thought you meant the applicant, the property owner.
No, no.
I was like, that's,
No, he.
That's
yeah,
not cool.
no. That'd be like having Trey watch his own bull. You know?
right, right.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
All right. Any other thoughts or concerns?
Make a motion, we welcome Bonnie.
Absolutely.
Commissioner?
Welcome to Bonnie.
We don't need a motion for that, welcome.
And sorry I was
Thank
late,
you.
Bonnie, but I
No,
was
it's okay.
checking out my leg.
Well, if there's no other,
Motion to adjourn?
Oh,
Yeah.
I have some things for
Yeah. Oh, it-
commissioners announcements.
we had already
I thought
done
you
it, yeah.
meant
No, that's fine.
That's right.
Okay, go
Um,
ahead.
It's just I had talked to Dave Adams at the polls before he won, and he did say he's working with Chris McClure, and he asked about the length of the permit. He thinks his building is gonna take a while, and I said
3 years.
They're 3 years, yeah. So he said, "Oh, well, that's good." So because he's hoping to get the driveway in soon, but he's not sure that he can get the whole thing. So I was like, "You're fine." I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah, he also said he wanted to get in, like, a weld site and temporary,
A trailer,
a
his
trailer.
fifth wheel.
Right, and some sort of like temporary, sewer treatment or something like that. Temporary septic
He does, there is a bylaw that says camping's illegal, so.
Well, I said that to him when we were talking. I was like, "Oh, so you're gonna repeal the camping bylaw, aren't you?" And he just laughed. Because that's my thing to Gil Provost.
I believe that
With
goes,
his big
I
camping thing.
believe that goes to a different board or commission, as far as that goes.
Right.
Especially wastewater treatment plant, he's putting in his own waste. Good luck.
Well, it's kind of weird because there's sewer running down that street. But I guess from what he was saying is that it would require several hundred feet of piping to go into where his house is gonna be. So
Yeah,
I don't
he's
know how
gonna
that
have a
works as far
long
as state law,
driveway.
as far as
And
town
he's
law.
like telling me, "Oh, I want to protect all the wetlands and we just want to enjoy them." I'm like, "Then don't do that long driveway."
Yeah,
Well,
but-
the driveway has to.
but that's his-
Get to its building site.
His thing.
it's, well, when it comes before us, it comes before us.
Right.
Who knows?
I think that's all I had. But thank you.
Alrighty, well then we could, okay.
Excuse me, were you here when they were talking about the Seaver?
Oh, no. And I do want to hear about that. I think I sent an email like, "Well, hey, what's up with that?"
they're coming next time to give us an
Oh,
update.
yeah. Okay. Oh, good. The people from this school.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mark Latai will be here.
Southbridge Middle. Okay, great. Mark will be here.
I'm good. Make a motion to adjourn?
Thank you for pointing that out, Kevin.
Yeah.
Second?
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Unanimous? Alrighty.